After the passing of Moses, I just found myself at another level. But fortunately, that time when he passed on, I was praying. I was going to church almost every day. And I realized when Moses passed on that, God was preparing me to be able to handle this.
My real name is Jerry Luri Bududu Molelekwa. I am the father of the late Moses Taiwa Molelekwa, who was born in 1973. He was like a miracle child in the family.
Born in Tembisa, pianist, composer and producer, Moses Taiwa Molelekwa was the brightest hope of South Africa's jazz culture. His first album, Finding Oneself, produced in 1995, won 2 Summer Awards. His second album, Genes and Spirits, won Molelekwa another Summer Award. He then played at the Queen Elizabeth Hall in London and at the North Sea Jazz Festival in 2 consecutive years, where he toured Britain.
He just made me proud. That's all I can say. You just have to be proud and say, wow, you know what, you just melt under those accolades, It was great.
Growing up, both his father and grandfather were musicians, and Moses was introduced to jazz through his father's collection.
I had no choice but to listen to Monk and all that my father played. But then also from home, Begim Seleku is a very, very special person, also spiritual.
Molelekwa believed that music is inseparable from spirituality. It's like meditation because it puts you in a state of harmony.
Spiritually, he was he was getting deeper, studying the ways of the East, as far as meditation is concerned. I don't know if I ever mentioned to you that at one of his birthdays, I bought him a candle, And that candle, I saw it in one of the performances, So spiritually, he was very strong. And he had books that he bought himself that had to do with spiritual inclinations, meditation, and so on. Now, just like he was learning from all these great guys, Herbie Hancock, Abdullah Ibrahim, Begim Seleku.
I believe in reincarnation. You can pass over. And you can stay on whatever plane you are, but if you want to come back or you have to come back for whatever reason, you can get the permission to do that. It's not only in one lifetime that you become a musician.
The mystery surrounding his death on the 13th of February 2001 still cast a dark cloud over his short life. But the memory of the young man refuses to die. In spirit, he continues to direct the development of local music, particularly jazz, through the Moses Taiwa Molelekwa Art Foundation, which is headed by his father, Jerry.
They are so wonderful. They are very, very, very wonderful. In several unimaginable ways. If it was not happening, I would not be boasting by somebody that made it at Berkeley. You know that Moses, before he passed on, he was supposed to go to Berkeley and study there, and he was going to study film scoring. He had already said, no, Mom, Dad, you must look after my boy because I'm going to go away for a long time. And that was when he passed on.
This school means a lot to us because it's where we find ourselves and where we find the careers we want to do and some leadership skills.
The classes that I've been to, they're really mentally, they put a really different feel. They give you that perseverance. Instead of just learning how to play, but you also learn some life skills and spiritual skills as well. And believing in yourself and having confidence, building yourself up as a person and as an individual instead of just playing instruments, it's more of a complete thing.
carry on with the legacy and make sure that people don't forget about the legacy, and make sure that we don't forget where we come from. We have to remember our roots all the time.
All the things that I learned, whatever I learn, it's for the rest of my life, you know. So all the time that he gave, I appreciate it, and thank you.
I find that musicians have a certain spiritual element that comes out through their music. It's like or becoming a master soul. You know, you are born and you heal people. You know, you can do miraculous things.
I believe that I would have been dead by now because of the pain that I suffered. Moses was my only son.